shit, we back again. What's up, what's happening? Come to the party and bring a friend. Fuck it, I'm bringing 10. Ooh, trying to chat a 10. Big boy trying to chat a 10. She said I was catchy. I said, yo, tap him in. Touchdown. Double cup, wow, I stuck smile when I puff loud. I touch clouds, catching touchdowns in my mind now, cause I'm zoned out. On a porch couch in the Zod cloud. 2 coughs and I'm back now. 2 coughs and I'm packed out. Somebody give me a drink before I gotta sit down. I'm making hits now with a smooth style.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Riley Puddin Peters coming to you live with the doctor, defensive backs recruiting coach. This is Preston Rowe, and this is the Trash Talk Tailgate. And we are coming off of a grand holiday, a favorite holiday of everyone in the college football world. That's right. It was early National Signing Day. And that means a lot of kids have signed their futures away to teams and programs, you know, to find their at least their first stop in college football world. In the NIL area, that's more real. Yo, what up? Yo.
I don't think transfers are going to be as prevalent going forward because now we're seeing schools be smart and sign these kids to 2 or 3 year contracts, you know, not officially, but you know, they're locking them in for a significant amount of time. So now the haters will say it's fake, but if you do not celebrate National Signing Day, you are not a real American. I'm sorry.
You're not a real football fan.
You're not a real football fan.
That's for sure. But I mean, early National Signing Day, it is always going to be a marker of a great program. You know, I compiled a list of the top 10 as it stands right now. And I mean, it's the names you expect to see, right? Seeing USC this high up is kind of crazy.
They are the first non-SEC team to have the #1 ranked recruiting class since 2008. Which is kind of crazy because you'd think Ohio State would have been up there a few times, but
apparently not.
Yeah, no.
They go for quality, not quantity. I mean, you know, then from there, I mean, Oregon, Alabama, Notre Dame, Georgia, Tennessee, Ohio State, Texas A&M, Florida. Like, you know, those are names that you expect to see. The USC being up there in the top 10. I mean, while they always do recruit well, that is, you know, them being was one of the big shockers, I think, of signing day.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of – it was crazy, Riley. I believe 21 different schools signed a 5-star recruit, which is the most that's ever happened. So it just – I think with the transfer portal and more and with the NIL now, the talent is starting to spread out. Like it used to be like Nick Saban at Alabama and, you know, Urban Meyer and now Ryan Day at Ohio State, Kirby Smart at Georgia. They would just load up with 5 stars and have 3 deep every single class. But now that talent is starting to spread out, you know, and it's starting to dissipate a little. And the top schools like Ohio State, Georgia, Bama, even Texas, like they're not able to get that quality depth in every single class. Does that make sense?
No, for sure. It is. I mean, the money is everywhere now, and it's not just, you know, the top programs just taking everything in like a vacuum like it used to be. I mean, it really was, dude. Those top level programs were all over it. And now you have money and all of this everywhere. You're starting to see, you know, I mean, obviously the big one that we've been talking about is like Texas Tech. You know, schools like that, which are, you know, traditionally they're not, you know, it's not a terrible school, but it's not a school that's been competitive as it's been this year, you know, off that money injection. So
they signed 2 5-stars.
Yeah. That's the crazy work that is begotten of this.
An offensive lineman and a defensive lineman. They're trying to load up on the trenches.
Yeah. So. I mean, the way they run the ball, or at least try to, you know, hey, gotta go get the guys. But you know, aside from that, you know, I feel like the top 20, whatever, that makes sense as well. You get there, obviously. I mean, I know you've been jumping for James as he's been bringing in recruits left and right to Virginia Tech.
You want to hear a fun fact, Riley?
Yeah.
I know you already know this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Like, I've
Mhm.
been blowing up everyone's phone about this. I am not going to apologize for that. But 2 weeks ago, when we first hired James Franklin, we had the 124th ranked recruiting class. And 2 weeks later, on National Signing Day, we finished 23rd in the country.
Yeah.
That is a dog, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know how James Franklin has not slept at all for the last 2 weeks.
He is not. No, I mean, that's an insane turnaround, dude. 2 weeks turnaround.
And he doesn't have any assistant coaches on staff. He brought some of the support staff, like some of the recruiting assistants from Penn State, but that's it. He still hasn't signed any assistants, none of that. It's really just been James Franklin. And Pitt State fans are shocked why we're so excited. Like, I don't,
Yeah, James Franklin's having a good, and the top of the ACC. That was kind of an interesting one for me. I knew that was going to be an interesting spot, and it is. Obviously Miami is the top, being one of the top 10 in the country. There's no one above them. So
Mario is a hell of a recruiter. He's just not a very good in-game coach.
Yeah, I mean, and it's easy to recruit the U. I feel like it's a name, it's a legacy, it's also a location.
Mhm.
It really is. It's a good spot if you're trying to recruit kids. And then Florida State, that was that was one that I was pretty surprised about being so high, considering the woes of the past few years, and obviously the worry of the head coach position just in general for that team. Whether Coach Norvell would be the coach next year or not, that was definitely up in the air for parts of the season. And through all that, hey man, they land themselves the second best class, and then third is Clemson. I mean, Dabo Sweeney. Yeah, dude. Oof at big dog. Big time. Big time oofing at big dog. But
big, oh man.
But anyway, I mean, Dabo brought in the class. We brought, 6 offensive linemen, 3 new wide receivers, 2 new quarterbacks, a tight end from Huntington, West Virginia.
Yeah.
That kid looked nasty too. Went and looked some of his highlights. I mean, I know he's balling on rednecks, don't get me wrong. I mean, dude, it looks so good though. He's out there fucking them West Virginia boys up too. I think he's like some kind of Samoan or something. I don't know. It's so funny. He's fucking them white boys up. them holler bugs.
I think the biggest, and Riley, you sent this to me. I think the biggest story from Dabo's signing day press conference though is the fact that he said we got to go in the transfer portal.
Yep.
We got to go do it. We got to go get more Will Held.
This year is the year. Yeah, dude, Will Held has been such a thank God for Will Held. Can I say that as a Clemson fan? Thank God for Will Held being what he cracked up to be when Dabo brought him in. I mean, because you can't underestimate that. And Big Dog, you are so correct. Clemson needs a new quarterback 2 years ago. I mean, and we've got some interesting prospects. I mean, that's it though. Yeah, that's it every year. Everyone, every year you're looking at the kids that you're bringing in. It's just like guys in the draft in the NFL. You have this tape of them being excellent at the level before the level they're at now. And all you can do is try to analyze that tape the best you can to see if they'll work at the new level.
Yeah.
I mean, it's it, dude. At the end of the day, that's the biggest part of the college and professional level of football, especially for a coaching staff. I mean, you'll say it a million times and everyone will hear it. Recruiting is key for coaching.
Yeah, and the other thing is, Riley, you watch the tape, you evaluate the tape, you get them in camps, you get them in person, you evaluate them in person. But then it's up to the coaching staff that you have to realize what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, and put them in the best positions to succeed.
Yeah.
Which is something I don't think Clemson offensively has done very well under
No.
Garrett Riley.
Not at all. I mean,
No.
not until like the past fucking 4 games of this season. 4 or 5 games. We stopped. It took them almost 2 whole seasons to stop throwing screens on 3rd and deep. It's insane. We got so much talent. So much wide receiver talent specifically. I mean, let's just
Bryant
can we air it
Wesco,
out?
DJ Moore,
Antonio Williams, who's an absolute stud.
Tyler
Brown, who's a stud. Yeah, dude. We've got so much talent. We're just throwing screens, short screens, no hitters to no one.
Yeah. I mean, look, man, it's just National Signing Day. I think now more than ever, it's a time for hope because you're seeing like if your football program starts to invest in football, and I will be the first one to say this, my football program has started to invest heavily in football. You are going to start to see some dividends on the field and in recruiting.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about investment now. So yeah. I'm so excited, man. Jumping 100 spots in a 2-week period, I don't think that'll ever be done again.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
It can only be done by a coach like James Franklin. Someone that's as magnanimous as like maybe in some dystopian future of mine where Dabo leaves and goes somewhere, you know, you could see him maybe do that. I feel like he's that kind of recruiter.
Yeah.
But I really don't. I mean, he'd have to go somewhere shitty. I don't think he'd go somewhere that's that shitty, but like that's where you need to go. I don't know.
And the only reason he was able to do that is because he's in the same region that he's dominated for a decade, where he has all these pre-existing relationships with all these guys. So he was just able to, hey, I'm going to this new spot. You should come follow me. We're going to build something special.
Yeah, I mean, he was recruiting enough kids already in Virginia that when this happened, I mean, the Slogo building in Virginia, like I've seen it so many goddamn times in the past few weeks. But hey, man, it feels good. I mean, as you know, as a proud Virginian, dude, it is sick that all those guys that have been leaving and going other places are at least staying in the goddamn state.
How do you think I feel?
Yeah. Dude, we've just been letting them leak out, truly.
We have been. And it's just, we have no one to blame but ourselves. He said in an interview, he's like, yeah, you know, being at Penn State as long as I was, it kind of blew my mind how Virginia Tech and other in-state schools were just letting the talent leave.
Yeah.
Like they weren't prioritizing in-state Virginia talent, and I mean, good for James Franklin, man. He cleaned up the state of Virginia.
Yeah.
And he just, every year, man, he was just getting the pick of whoever he wanted to go to Happy Valley and Penn State. And now he's at Blacksburg, so I'm so excited.
He's jumping for James.
I'm not going to stop jumping for James.
He's not going to stop.
No.
Before we leave Virginia, we do have to talk about Billy Napier taking over the spot at JMU. That news broke. And I mean, that is, if history is any indication, Billy Napier will probably fuck up at this, will fuck shit up in the positive way, I guess, at this level. I mean, anytime some coach from the SEC is gone and had to go coach at this specific level of football, they've done a decent job. So,
well, the thing about Billy Napier, he was at Louisiana before he got to Florida.
Yep.
And his team, he's always been a really good recruiter. His teams just had more talent than everyone else in the Sun Belt.
Yeah.
And now he's in a very similar spot where he can just out recruit all the other teams and he'll have a huge talent advantage. So I don't know if he'll fuck it up, but I still don't know if he's that great of a coach.
No, I meant fuck it up in the positive way. He's going to fuck shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
JMU is one of those, I think we talked about it. I can only assume it was Dinker that said this, but someone said this. Whereas the JMU just has an infrastructure. It doesn't matter who the coach is to a certain level. It doesn't matter who the coach is.
It's turnkey. It's a turnkey. Yeah.
I mean, it's because JMU is the only school that taps in to one of the greatest offensive line pipelines that I think is out there that just never gets looked at. And that's the 81 corridor, dude, the Valley
Mm-hmm.
in Virginia, but also over in like some in West Virginia. But like, dude, there were some hogs in the Valley. And I'm not just talking about the pigs that we turn into bacon and send to the rest of the country. I'm talking about bubs, dog. I mean, I remember playing teams where like there's one high school we played where like one of their taglines was like our offensive line weighs over 2,000 pounds. Like it was like it was, dude, they were all like 350, dude. It was crazy. It's just big old fucking corn-fed fucks.
Yeah.
But you know, that's one of the things I think JMU's really kind of done that's helped set them is they go out and get excellent trench players. They go get these like studs from across the country, but then they just fill in the blanks with all of those guys that are in the Valley that just want to go to, like, you know, most of them come from farm families. They didn't think they were going to go to school anyways. You give them half a scholarship, they're going to go clean their body for 2 years, maybe 4 if they're great. And, you know, you got yourself a deep line on both sides.
Yeah. And I mean, they even, ever since Virginia Tech kind of fell off, JMU has been the premier program in the state of Virginia.
Yeah.
And, I think, Riley, you'd agree with that.
Yeah, no, that's fact.
They have invested in football for a very long time. And you see the results of that.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy to see kids getting more energy from getting recruited by JMU than getting recruited by Tech or UVA. And that's what I really started, I think, when we were in school, like when we were in high school. I don't know how it was in Richmond, but where I was at, I mean, anyone and their mom, you know, I know a couple kids that got some action, but like JMU, it would bring energy like nothing else, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%. It's crazy. But, you know, I think you're seeing investment from UVA now. Obviously, Tech is investing. So I think the future of Virginia in terms of football is bright. So that's really cool to see.
Yeah. I mean, so bright. Da, 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 so bright. Da, 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 da. Hold on. That the University of Virginia is going to be playing in the ACC championship. What a segue. I did it, guys. I segued hard.
Good for them.
Good for them. It's what I mean, you know, we got to talk about just how the fuck this is the game of the ACC championship.
Insane tiebreakers.
I know. I was looking at the whole shebang of this. All right. If we go back, let's look at all these. Number 11 versus number 4 Texas Tech.
That's going to be a good
BYU
game.
versus number 4 Texas Tech.
Yep.
Number 3 Georgia versus number 9 Alabama.
Yeah.
Wow.
Number
2 Indiana versus number 1 Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy matchup.
Yes.
Unranked Duke versus
7 and
number
5.
17 Virginia. And the disparity between the other Power 4 conferences in the ACC this year is insane. I mean, this is what happens when fucking Clemson takes an off year.
This is what happens when the obvious best team in the conference just loses 2 head scratchers.
Yep.
And that's Miami. Like, Riley, I think we both agree Miami is by far the most talented team in the the conference.
I mean, yeah, it is. The sentence can also go for Georgia Tech too. Speaking to Big Dog, talking about his bugs. I mean, I think the conversation that you're about to have about Miami, I think goes hand for hand for Georgia Tech, but keep going.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just 7 and 5, Duke. It's crazy, dog. Duke lost all of their non-conference games, but they were really, really good in conference, which is how you get a 7 and 5 team in the conference championship game. And UVA, they didn't play 4 of the 5, best teams in the entire conference. happens. That's what happens when you have a 17-team league, and it's just it's too big, man. We need to kind of shrink these conferences, go back to conference regionality, or just you need to have better tiebreakers.
Yeah,
it's crazy because this should not be the. I mean, I'm congratulations to Duke, congratulations to UVA, but this should not be the conference championship game.
Yeah, I mean UVA's earned their fucking spot. Like I know you'll never admit it, but goddamn it, they've earned their spot.
I mean, they're 10-2. I will give them that.
Yeah,
they had a dog shit easy schedule, but I will give.
Like the rest of the ACC didn't.
I mean, look, man, you avoided Miami.
We're not talking about the national level. We're talking about within the ACC. Give me an AC like Miami, yes, and then fuck everyone else. But Georgia Tech
didn't play Georgia Tech.
They didn't have to play any of the hard teams.
No, they didn't.
It's all right. They beat Ohio. They beat Florida State.
The ACC needs UVA to win this game.
They do. They very
much
do.
They very much, it would be the funniest thing ever, not just for me, but for the ACC if they just lost this game in embarrassing fashion. I
love Virginia. Virginia's going to lose this game. I swear to God, I've known this school for a long time. If I'm confident in anything, is they have zero chance to actually win this game. And I know it because Duke 7-5 is too. They're looking at the 7-5 and being too excited. I can just feel it from here.
Plus, you just beat your in-state rival for the first time in a long ass time.
Yeah, dude.
They twice in the last 20 years. Let down. Which they can't afford. The conference cannot afford this.
Oh, that's also how I know they're going to let them down, too. I'm so confident Virginia's going to lose this game. Because they should win it. They should totally win it, dude. They are definitely, in this matchup specifically, they are the better team.
They are.
If they can keep running the ball, if they don't give up on the run, then they got a chance. Last time they beat them 34-17, that was only I think it was 3. I think there's maybe a bye week, maybe not. 2 or 3 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Listen, all they got to do is remember what they did fucking a couple weeks ago.
I mean, look, man, Chandler Morris, he's a decent quarterback. He makes the plays when he needs to. It's just they run the ball and they play good defense. But
Duke on the flip side, man, they do similar shit. That team, they've got a very good quarterback, and if he plays ball, they're a dangerous team. They've got a game-changing quarterback.
Riley, you already know who I'm going to pick to win this game. I'm picking Duke. I will never pick UVA to win anything ever. But it might seem petty as fuck, but I would rather see the entire conference get left out than watch UVA win the whole damn conference.
God, I am so excited. I got to pick Virginia. I'm not that much of a hater, but I am pretty sure they're going to lose.
But you can respect the hate.
Sure.
I am a certified.
We're the one in the championship. Yeah, I can.
I know. I know, dude. Have our worst season ever. It's okay. If UVA is this great team though, with this bright future, why were they 90th in the recruiting rankings?
Hey man, I never said they were a great team with a bright future. They're a good team this year.
They are.
I never said shit about the future, done. Your future doesn't go through Charlottesville. Your future probably goes through Clemson. That's where your future goes through.
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's stop talking about the dog shit ACC.
Yeah.
And first,
you want to go?
JMU is losing to Troy, which is funny.
That is hilarious. They were over a 20-point favorite.
Yeah, we'll see what happens early in the game.
Look, man, the ACC is rooting like hell for Troy.
Oh yeah, I want JMU to win. Come on, JMU. And let's go talk about BYU versus Texas Tech, the first of the good games. That's what I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call them the good games. Yeah, the Big 12 championship, dude. We've been calling this since like week 3.
Yeah,
I mean, BYU, Texas Tech, both these teams have been playing phenomenal. BYU's only loss is to 2 Texas Tech. Who Texas Tech lose to? Arizona State on a close
State,
one.
but their starting quarterback got hurt. Morton got hurt.
And so 2 11-1 teams, number 4 versus number 11. There's just so much. The Big 12 is the classic Spider-Man meme. We've talked about it 1.5 million times. We've been there. We talked about it.
Yeah,
but this is it, dude. These are two. Even the top. The top can't be one. It's Gemini twins, the Mormons versus the Cowboys, dude.
Yeah, no, I mean BYU. They did lose earlier this year. They lost 29-7, but they turned the ball over a lot in that game. They didn't. I think they actually played better than the score would indicate. They just turned the ball over a shitload. I don't think they're going to turn the ball over like that. But they struggled on the lines of scrimmage. We've talked about it all year, man. Texas Tech has invested in the lines of scrimmage, and the rest of the Big 12 really hasn't. Utah has a few guys. BYU has some guys. But like Texas Tech, they are going all in on the fuck you oil money. And they are trying to beef up their trenches because they know that's how we're going to dominate this conference moving forward.
Wait, you're telling me that a team from Texas is turning oil money into beef?
Yes.
I've never fucking thought about it, dude. This math doesn't make sense. God damn, dude. If only some other teams from Texas could turn their oil money into beef. I'm looking at specifically you, Texas. Everyone else around you actually got the memo this year.
I mean, Texas, their offensive line has been dog shit all year. But
it's insane, dude. Yeah,
they
did not get the memo.
They did not get the memo.
The Longhorns didn't get the beef memo. It's stupid. They don't. It's in their name, dude. They're named after cows, and they don't bring the beef.
No, they don't.
It's stupid.
Fucking Sark, man.
Sark sucks.
God, he sucks. Oh, God, there's another thing we can talk about, but I don't want to get sidetracked. If you're the Big 12, I think you're rooting for BYU because then you'd get 2 teams into the playoff. Because it'd be insane if they dropped out an 11-1 conference championship loser, Texas Tech, who's been, in the top 4, top 5 all year. They're not going to do that.
Yeah, them losing to the number 11 team in the country in a conference championship shouldn't drop them out of the college football playoff. That's too crazy.
I think, and then, I'm not sure if BYU would get in because they are 11. They're right on the outside right now, but right on that bubble.
So I think if they lose, they're out. I
agree.
Yeah. I think it's unfortunate, but I do think if they lose, they're out.
I agree. So I think if you're the Big 12, you want BYU to win this game. I just think Texas Tech is better.
Yeah.
I think they're better up front. I think it'll be a closer game. I don't think BYU is going to turn the ball over like they did. Texas Tech, they do struggle in the red zone. That game should have been a lot worse. They just couldn't finish touchdowns in the red zone. So, but I'm still going to take Texas Tech. They're better up front.
I am a fan of history. I want nothing more than some Texas Red Raiders to take down Brigham Young. And they did it once and they can do it again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I mean, these really are all just great games. That's the fun of championship week. All right, we got the game that cost Lane Kiffin a castle. That's Georgia versus Alabama. This is the big one. Obviously, the joke is it came down to Alabama winning the Iron Bowl last week to whether they would be in this game or not. It would either be Alabama or Ole Miss facing Georgia. It ended up being the Crimson Tide or Old Tide.
But, hey, Riley, you want to hear a fun fact?
Give it to me.
Do you know Kirby Smart's record against Alabama?
Oh, in something. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
It is 1-7.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know he's got at least one.
So, by the Penn State fans' logic, they need to fire Kirby Smart. He can't beat Alabama.
Get him out.
Get him out, man. He
Kirby
sucks.
Smart
Obviously,
sucks.
he fucking sucks.
Dude, Kirby Smart sucks so bad, dude. He just
does.
can't. He can't win against Alabama.
No.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we're definitely gonna get black hoodie Kalen DeBoer.
100%.
There's no way he doesn't come out with the black hoodie. And I mean, there's one piece of kryptonite to the fucking Georgia Bulldogs. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide. I mean, it's crazy that's it. But that's it. Can they? Yes, we are being stupid. Larry.
No, we're being sarcastic.
We're being
ripping on Penn State fans.
Yeah.
Because they fired James Franklin for not being able to beat Ohio State.
Yeah. we are being assholes.
No, Kirby is a great coach. He can't beat Alabama.
Yeah, he truly can. Yeah, it's just we did go from being facetious to serious really fast.
Did.
But it's true. I mean, Georgia's got one. This can Georgia overcome the curse? That's this whole game. Because that's what it is, dude. It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter who they've got on either side. It doesn't matter who the quarterback of either team is. It doesn't matter what the fucking lines look like. This is a true grudge match. There is almost no grudge match in college football quite like Georgia versus Alabama. And it's fitting that this is the game because this is always the game. This was always going to be the game. It was always meant to be this game. It doesn't matter what we say at the beginning of the season.
They played earlier this year. The game was in Athens. Alabama won 24-21. And there's a history here. So Kalen DeBoer, he was at Washington before he got to Alabama. Mm-hmm. And he played Oregon, who has a Kirby Smart disciple, a defensive coach in Dan Lanning. And Kalen DeBoer was 3-0 against Dan Lanning when he was at Washington. And, and now he goes to Alabama and he plays Kirby Smart and he's 2-0 against Kirby Smart. And I just feel like Kalen DeBoer knows how to exploit the Kirby Smart, Dan Lanning defenses. Like he knows how to exploit their coverage rules, their run fits, all of that. He knows the secret sauce to doing it. And I think Georgia's going to make adjustments, but dog, Alabama's already made adjustments.
Yeah.
So it's just give me Alabama. I'm going to take Alabama. Georgia, their starting center, I think, is out. It's just their offensive line hasn't been great all year. I like Alabama. I think Kalen DeBoer just knows how to dice up Kirby Smart defenses.
I'm gonna go do some voodoo magic. I'm picking Georgia. I'm gonna get this curse off of them. I'm gonna go to Mercedes-Benz with some smudge and just get it out, dude. I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna pick Georgia. At some point, something's got to give. Kirby has been slamming his head against the Alabama wall for so long. Eventually, something's got to give. And really, this one's for Taz.
I respect that.
Give him the reload.
Yeah.
Alabama, Georgia, dude. Everyone's excited for that 4 p.m. game. It's absolutely stupid. The AC. I mean, I guess they couldn't make the ACC in the. I think it's the Big 12 at 8 p.m. Oh no, it's the Big 10. They couldn't make the SEC and the Big 10, both the 8 o'clock games. Speaking of the Big 10, let's talk about the number 1 versus number 2. Yeah, well, I mean, everyone knows it's hard to beat Georgia twice. You may have beaten Kirby once, but you got to beat him twice. Am I right?
Yeah.
All right. Moving on, though. We have the Big 10 championship. Number 2, the Indiana Hoosiers, led by Kurt Signetti, versus the number 1 Ohio State Buckeyes, led by Ryan Day. I mean, undefeated coming into this game, both these teams. And this is a date with destiny. A date with destiny that I have been so excited for. I wanted I was hoping that these teams wouldn't fuck up at the end of the season so we could get this matchup. Because I
Mhm.
knew that this was most likely the spot that we'd get it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the only reason I'd pretty much ever cheer for Ohio State is is just for them to not fuck it up so I could watch them play Indiana. Because I think this is going to be one of the best. I mean, one of the best matchups. I feel like the offense that Kurt Signetti is built with Fernando Mendoza in Indiana is confident and patient.
Mhm.
But I think the defense of Matt Patricia at Ohio
Yes.
State
Yes.
is an unstoppable force. It's so
They suffocate you.
Yeah, they do everything. They
Mhm.
don't let you run. They don't let you throw. Lots of disguise. It's very challenging to play with. We've seen all season teams just struggle and struggle and struggle. And I think this matchup is going to be truly, a great one. I don't know. I don't see Indiana letting itself get blown out, no matter how good this defense is.
I don't think Indiana will get blown out. I
Yeah,
don't see how they can win. I just think Ohio State's better. Look, man,
yeah,
going back to last year, ever since Michigan beat Ohio State last year, they unleashed a fucking juggernaut. They unleashed like evil motherfucking Ryan Day,
yeah.
who has
He got
just gone
pissed.
Super Saiyan on everybody. They won the
Yeah,
national championship last year. Now they're undefeated this year. They got the Michigan Demons off their back. This I've said it all year, man. This is the best team in the country. I think they might be better than they were
yeah,
last year. Like the
yeah,
fact that they lost all that NFL draft talent last year in the draft and they came back and they might be even better. To me, that shows you how good of a defensive coach Matt Patricia is. And just when Ryan Day is cooking, like it's hard to stop, man. Jeremiah Smith, Carnell Tate, they have Bo Jackson in the backfield. And Julian Sayin just makes plays, man. He's just on time. He's efficient. He doesn't get rattled. Fernando Mendoza's the same way.
yeah,
Ohio State just has more talent.
yeah. I
I
mean,
think
yeah,
I think they're gonna suffocate them, in the second half. I think it'll be a close game. I don't see Indiana winning.
yeah. I mean, this is a real first test. This is a real first test for Kurt Signetti. I mean, that's a fact. This is his first chance at a conference championship with Indiana, and it's against a monster in Ohio State.
It's in Indianapolis. It's gonna be a home game for Indiana.
Yeah, I mean I mean, it's not that far from Ohio either.
No, it's not. Yeah.
This isn't. It's not going to be. It might be a little bit of a home game, but I still
Mhm.
think this is going to be a very
50-50.
split crowd. You're just not going to be able to tell because the colors are too close.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Indiana. Fuck it. Why not split? Why agree? Why agree? It's the conference championship. Let's split.
Mhm.
I feel like the story of Indiana, there's something about that kind of magic in college football. There's not many levels of sports where a good story can really win a game. But God damn it, that's the beauty of college football, is that a story can win a game. Give me Indiana, give me Fernando Mendoza, give me Kurt Signetti. I mean, this team, they've got I feel like if anyone's got a chance to do anything against them, it's going to be them.
I agree. I just think Ohio State's the best team in the
No,
country
it's-
all year. So why would
yeah.
I waver now?
No, it's
Like-
a fact.
Yeah.
JMU is now winning 10-7. They scored a touchdown.
Ooh, okay.
And they had the ball. All right. Well, that's all those games.
Yep.
Let's talk about a game from last night that, I mean, listen, another masterclass from the run game of the Detroit Lions. They needed a bounce back game.
No, they absolutely needed this game. they just got swept by the Packers. And I mean, the Lions are still a really good team, and they still, when in doubt, man, just run the ball.
Yeah.
Like whenever you're struggling offensively, just run the damn ball, run the ball behind Penei Sewell and that offensive line, and you've got a two-headed monster in Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. Jahmyr Gibbs, you could argue, is the best non-quarterback in football right now.
Yeah. Jahmyr Gibbs is ridiculous. I mean, he is all over the place. He really is, dude. 3 touchdowns. The yardage wasn't a lot, but he didn't need the yards. He just needed to score. Sometimes that's all you got to do is just be the one that scores.
But just even on like little 5 to 7 yard gains where he jukes people out of their shoes, or he just completely makes people miss. Like he might not hit a home run, but like just even he makes the routine look amazing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's a fun way to put it. Yeah, it's for sure. Yeah. Even the small stuff he does just split.
It is ridiculous. They throw the ball to him. They obviously run the ball. When the Lions are clicking like this, man, I think they're the most fun team to watch in all of football. You know, they just are. They run the ball. They play our brand of football here at the Trash Talk Tailgate. They run the ball. They play smash mouth, and they get the ball to their playmakers when they have to. I mean, that's just kind of what they do.
Yeah,
and they get enough stops on defense. Dak didn't play very well, but
yeah, dude, Jack Goff, dude. You can't forget to jack off. If you're in a crowd and you're out there, you gotta jack off,
Jack off. Yeah, dude. Oh, that's hilarious.
Dude.
I mean,
Jared Goff and his dad, Jack Goff.
The one thing about this is that one of their best defenders, Brian Branch, he got hurt. He might be out for a significant amount of time.
No, he's done. I think. He's
done for the year.
It's an Achilles, dog. That's like 8 months.
Yeah, I know.
That's 8 months.
Done,
easy.
man.
He might be done. Like he might be done a couple weeks into next year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they say 8 months, so that's putting them right at August.
That sucks. That really sucks. But I mean, Jack Campbell had a fucking day, dude. 12 tackles, 6 solo tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for a loss. Also had a quarterback hit. Just, what's up, big dog?
No what? No jack
what?
off?
Yeah, no jack off?
Nah, I mean, dude. But yeah, Brian Branch, torn Achilles. Detroit Lions actually won a game. They needed this 8-5.
They did.
Now they stay in that wild card contention. I mean, they're still fighting, but the North is looking sketchier and sketchier for them. That's a fact.
Yeah, no. I mean, the Bears play the Packers at Green Bay this week. That is going to be a fight for the NFC North. I mean, dog, how I felt about the Bears all year. They have been the luckiest NFL team I think I've ever seen. The Packers are going to win that game. They are.
The Packers are way grindier of a team. It really is. Like they are just a turn you into paste kind of football squad.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, man, if you can sweep the Lions, I don't think the Bears are going to get you. I'm sorry, but you're not. Yeah,
they'd have to get lucky.
They would absolutely have to get lucky.
And
maybe their luck is run out. I don't know.
We'll see.
We will see.
But I mean, overall though, that's just it was just a great team game out of Detroit. It's really not much to it besides that. The Cowboys turned it over 3 times.
It's hard to win a game like that.
It just makes it damn near impossible. It really does.
It does, dude. Like especially a team like the Lions.
Yeah.
That's gonna make you pay.
Yeah.
And just
they made him pay, dude. 44 points on the board. made him pay in blood.
Jahmyr Gibbs is special, man. Like I don't know. I don't know, Riley. I just feel vindicated. I don't know if you remember this. I was pounding the table saying that Jahmyr Gibbs was maybe the best player in his draft. And when the Lions drafted him, I said it was a great pickup, even though people clowned him on it. Like, dog, the best friend of a running back like that is an elite level offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, look at Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
You know,
imagine Genty behind the Lions offensive line. Imagine behind most offensive lines that aren't the one he's behind. Imagine having a center playing guards. I will never let that go. I swear to God, I'm never going to let that go. It pisses me off so much.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Yeah, well, big dog. Imagine Ashton Genty behind a competent offensive line.
Dude, imagine Ashton Genty if he played for the Bugs and not Boise State in college.
Yeah.
Dude, how scary would that be?
That'd be terrifying. Jahmyr Gibbs actually played for Georgia Tech. Then he transferred to Alabama.
Woo!
Jahmyr Gibbs did play for the Bugs.
He wanted to be a Fint, not a bug.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's crazy. That year, Bryce Young won the Heisman Trophy, but if you actually watched Alabama, you knew Jahmyr Gibbs was the best player on that offense.
Yeah. You know it. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Just another reason to watch the TTT. We're really good at this.
We pick good shit.
We do.
Well, speaking of picking good shit, I think we're picking a good time to finish this.
Yeah.
I mean, I was only 6 games because of the top matchups, but actually,
do we want
something else?
Do we want to do Penn State or no?
Oh yeah, that's fully through now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So
yeah. It's been 53 days. They finally did it.
They did it. Clap for them.
I mean, probably would have been better to have a coach before National Signing Day, but I don't know. You do you.
I don't know. I still think this was one of the worst decisions they could have made. Penn State hired Iowa State's coach, Matt Campbell. He's now no longer Iowa State's coach. He is now Penn State's coach.
Yes.
And this is, on paper, a lot of people are going to be satisfied. I think it's really one of the stupidest decisions Penn State could have made because their team, their alumni, I mean, I've heard it from Micah Parsons. I've heard it from
LeVar Arrington.
Saquon said something about it.
Yeah.
That Terry Smith should be made the head coach because people love him. He's been a part of the program. They know him. He's been there. He's been a rock through multiple different kind of things. Mm-hmm. And instead of doing the thing that their players wanted, that they're an influential alumni, millionaires, the choice that millionaires wanted. Not that matters in the NIL era, dude. Money doesn't matter in college football.
No,
anyways,
money's not real, dude.
It's fucking stupid. Anyways, instead of listening to all these people, they pick someone else. And listen, this is nothing on Matt Campbell. I think Matt Campbell's a great coach. I enjoyed watching Iowa State anytime I'd actually watch them. But he's going into a hard spot. He's now behind a wall after, like you said, after early National Signing Day. It's just
2 signees. 2.
Yeah.
They had the 160th ranked recruiting class. There's 136 FBS teams.
Yeah. It's bad. It's very bad. And I don't know how. It's just so crazy. Everything about this was stupid. Everything about it was late. It was stupid, and it was the wrong person.
That is true.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy, Dinker? They listened to the fucking people and fired the head coach. And then
Thank you for that.
They don't listen when they were like, we want this dude. We want this guy. Come on, give us this guy. What an asinine leadership. This is the same kind of.
Yeah,
I was going to say this is exactly the same kind of athletics director office that allow. I'm not going to finish that.
No, it's true. I mean, but we know what you were going to say. It just, I don't know, man. Think of the children.
Think of the kids, dude.
Think of the children.
Penn State used to think of the kids.
This whole process was insane.
Yeah.
Like you fumbled ass backwards into a really good coach, in my opinion. I think if you go back and look at Iowa State, they were a dumpster fire before Matt Campbell got there. They were one of the worst FBS programs in all of college football. And a lot of their success recently is because of Matt Campbell. Like they've had, like the majority of their winning seasons have come under Matt Campbell. He's a damn good football coach. It's just at Iowa State, he was going 8-5, like 8-4, 9-3, like he'd occasionally get to 10 wins, but Iowa State fans were thrilled with that. They were going to build him a statue. It's the same argument with Lane Kiffin.
Yep.
Like, why would you leave a place that loves you and adores you to go to a place that's going to fire you in 3 years if you don't win a national championship?
Yeah.
Like, Matt Campbell has never recruited that well. And at Iowa State, that's okay. It's a developmental program. But at Penn State, especially after James Franklin, who was a hell of a recruiter, especially after they got used to having top 10, top 15 recruiting classes, like 8 wins, 9 wins. They fired James Franklin for winning 10 games a year.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's a good fit for Matt Campbell. Like I think based on what your expectations are, I think you downgraded. And I said that when you fired James Franklin, you're going to probably have a downgrade. Because after you fire James Franklin for winning 10 or 11 games a year, who the fuck is going to go there? That's better than James Franklin.
It's just facts.
I don't. Dinker, there's a lot of shit going on. Like, I don't know. Riley, did you see the leaked audio of Pat Kraft allegedly talking to the team?
Yeah.
And all this stuff. He blamed James Franklin for, Penn State being a dumpster fire. Didn't take any accountability for that. Said that Oregon was weirdos and that they were frauds. Like, bro, you lost to Oregon in overtime. What does that make you?
Yeah,
if
you weirdo fraud.
Yeah, like.
What does that make you weirdo fraud?
Just, I don't know, man. It's just the whole process was incredibly dysfunctional and just insane. I think Pat Kraft should probably get fired because this is one of the most embarrassing coaching searches I can remember. You got embarrassed by crumble cookies.
Dude, and that, oh my God. Goddamn crumble cookies.
Yeah, dude. Like,
he's like, don't leave me. You can have all the cookies you want.
Did you see all the pictures of people delivering crumble cookies to Pat Kraft?
No, that's funny. That's so funny.
No, dude, it was hilarious. It just, I don't think it's gonna work out. Like, much like I don't think Lane Kiffin's gonna work out at LSU. I don't understand why you would leave a job that you can be a literal god at, and they'll build you a statue to go to a place where if you do exactly what you did at the other place, they're going to fire you in 3 years.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just.
I mean, I understand it just a little bit because it is a step up. He's going to he's going from fucking Iowa State to Penn State.
And Penn State.
And just in name, that's a step up. So I get it on that end, but besides that, it really is. He's walking into a sketchy position, and I don't know, man. I don't know what to say to Penn State besides you guys do great job.
I mean, look, man, thank you for your service. I will forever be indebted to Pat Kraft and the Penn State fan base. It's just, hey, look, man, the other thing is, before we get out of here, Penn State, you have unrealistic expectations. You used to think you were third in the Big Ten, and rightfully so, behind Ohio State and Michigan, 2 true blue bloods of the sport. But now you've got to deal with USC with the number 1 ranked recruiting class, Oregon and Dan Lanning and all the fuck you money of Nike. It's just Wisconsin might be on the up and up if they fire Luke Fickell. I feel like you've fallen in the pecking order of the Big Ten.
Yeah.
And it's just, you're not spending the way Ohio State and Michigan are. but you expect to have those kinds of results.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I think Penn State has unrealistic expectations.
They always will. I mean, you're right, Digger, but at this point it's past the first signing day, so a lot of those kids are locked in to that school. I mean, there's a bunch after, we still haven't gotten to the real signing day. That was early signing day, so they got a chance, but I don't know, man. I don't know, Preston. Would you say with all the benefits that you've gotten from James Franklin getting fired, you'd truly be touched by Penn State?